Hi there guys, welcome back to Kids Corner. Today we're going to learn how to make a fire. First things first, you can only make a fire in a designated fire making place. No fires in the living room, no fire on the carpet, and you must have a grown-up with you. Okay, so you have to be organized to make a fire. You must make sure you have paper to burn, small sticks, medium sticks, bigger sticks, and then the last really big sticks. So what paper do you use? You can use accounting papers, tax returns, or ask your dad for any of those papers that he never uses. Okay, all right. So first you crumble up the tax return and you put it there. Not too tight, because then it will struggle to burn, and the reason you use the paper is because it's really easy for paper to burn. So this is what you use to start a fire. So you crumble them up like that. Then you can use one of the bigger pieces just to give your fire some support and structure. Very, very important is the small sticks. Get as many as you can. Okay, all right, so you put the small sticks on, and remember that you need to keep a space where you're going to light the fire. Excellent. Then you can put a few of the medium sticks over that, so that will start burning quickly. If you do it properly, then it will work the first time. At this point, when you have the small sticks and the medium sticks on, you can light the fire with one match. So how do you light a match? You take the match out of the box, you close it again, and then you find out where is the wind coming from. So the wind is blowing this way. So then you're going to start the match, and you're going to protect the match so the wind doesn't blow it out. Like that. Then, ooh, it's a bit windy. You light the paper. You can light the paper in a few places, but that's good. And because the wind is coming from this side, I'm also going to light it here. We hope the fire will slowly start. Fire needs three things. It needs fuel, oxygen, and enough heat, or a match to start it with. So those three things we have. So don't pack it too tight. Okay. Let's see what's going on. There, we gave it a little bit more oxygen. Once you see the little sticks are starting to burn, then you can add some of the bigger sticks. Don't squish it flat too quickly, just see, that one is a bit heavy. It's nice if the wind blows, so the wind is helping it a bit to supply oxygen. good to be patient. Don't add them too soon. And then that's how you build a fire, guys. Watch again tomorrow for another episode of Kids Corner.
Hi guys, what an amazing fire Coral just made. The other thing that's very important to remember when there is a fire is that you need to be careful, because fire can burn. So running round and round the outside is not a good idea, because there can be loose logs and sticks. They can snap. Burning, there's no hospitals close to this place. So while we're talking about safety and fire safety, I think it's very important to remember that when you're out in the bush, you do have to take care, because things are not the same at home. One of the things that we have here is obviously we sleep in tents, and those tents have lots of long ropes, things that if you're running around in camp, you can trip and fall pluts on your face. And again, we're not close to any hospitals, so we might be able to patch up some blood, but any broken bones and things, tricky. So be careful of ropes. When you're walking around, especially at night, you should rather walk in twos, because at dark things get different. It's a little bit scarier. You can hear lions and hyenas, and you don't quite know where they are. So it's really important to walk with someone, because if you're on your own, they could spy you before you spy them. It's also important to take a torch or flashlight with you so you can see where you're going. That means you can see the eyes of the animals and any of those ropes that you might trip over. So take care when you're in camp, be careful and look around, watch where you're going. There's also some holes and things you could trip or fall. And the other thing that's important to remember is that in those holes live things like snakes, and there's bugs and insects, so you don't want them to come into your tent, because if they want to sleep with you, they're not really a good sleeping partner. So keep your tent closed completely at all times, and then you'll be safe. The other thing that's really important to remember is that you must listen to the grown-ups, whether it's the guide or your mom and dad. If they say be quiet, you be quiet instantly. If they say please do this, you do it instantly, because out here there's no second chance. So take care, make sure you pay attention to what's going on around you, walk in twos, take a torch, keep the tent closed, and don't run alone at night. Stay safe out there.